Well, you are. Hello. It is Tuesday. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, got another epiphany. So, now the previous video that I made with the gentleman who said that he pretty much had a premonition of the whole bridge thing. He also was noticing, because remember how I mentioned he lives in the woods. So he's in the woods, so it's probably him, maybe an elderly neighbor, and then excuse me, and then maybe someone else. But it's pretty much either cabin style or whatever their infrastructure is in the woods. So it's like literally just him and maybe a few other people. So they're in the middle of the woods, and he said notice that when he goes to the backyard of his woods, of his house, he'll notice noise in the woods, and you can hear the sticks cracking. And hold on one second. So I don't know if I can walk right into it. I have more noise coming. But basically, so as he's in the backyard looking in the woods, okay, I can hear the noise. I hear the noise of the crackling twigs in the crackling wood, and then also I hear the noise of whatever this creature is. And as he's listening, it's like, what the heck is that? I'm normally a hiker, or I'm normally in the woods. I've never heard anything like this in over 50 years, So he's thinking like, hey, I'm always outside. What the hell is this noise, and what is that creature? And then, like, what the hell is that? And that's another thing too. He said he can see, like, as far as seeing move. Well, not necessarily. Well, yeah, see the trees moving. You can see the trees moving. So pretty much you can hear and smell, but you can't. What you see, you can't really get to the bottom of what the hell this is. So actually, hold on, I'm gonna go this way. 1 second. I'm trying to get somewhere quiet so I can spit it out. Because the sound effects literally just want to kick in. It must just be loud over here. But so basically, from his eyeballs, I can hear it and I can smell it. So whatever this is, I hear you. And he said it sounds like a big animal, or no, it sounds like it. Like, okay, far as the footsteps, okay, the way those twigs are crunching. Hey, that's a nice sized animal, or at least a big dog, or a big, you know what I mean? It's a big something. So twigs are, you can hear the twigs, and this is from afar, it's not up close. So he said, okay, well, since I can't see you, now I can smell you. So the dog, oh my goodness. This is something from a Twilight movie. Oh my god, and like maybe something from a movie. Oh my goodness. Oh, I walk right into a crowd. What is today's date? Party hour. It's like busy as hell over here. Alright, I'm gonna go in this corner. So the dog and the wife can smell whatever this thing is. Because they're outside now looking, what the hell is that? Because they can hear it too. Mind you, this is woods that go out. It goes far. Like, it's not this isn't like a little bit of woods. It's huge space. So huge perimeter of woods. And I can I know there shouldn't be any activity over here, damn it. I'm literally like I should be literally up against the wall of the building. So you can hear the woods crunching. Okay, the leaves are crunching. And you can hear it like it's from afar. What the hell is that over there in the woods? I can hear it. And then whatever it is, I don't know if it's the smell is so loud where it reached them, or maybe it was that close to them. Because when he shows like him looking into the woods, it'll be pretty much like, okay, so from where I am to a building, I would say maybe 20 feet out. We'll give it 20 feet. Actually, maybe 50 feet. We'll give it 50 feet. Or would that be 20 feet? Yeah, about 20 to 50 feet. So it's somewhere you can see it with your eyes, but it's back far. So that's where you can see the woods like that. It's not like we're not in the woods. I can see the woods because the backyard is the woods. So again, the wife and the dog, they can smell whatever this thing is, and then everybody can hear it. Okay, what the hell? Now we get to get the bottom of what the hell that is. Like, as far as with your own eyes, or to confirm it. Okay, is that a coyote? Is that a fox? Is that whatever that is? So they use the night vision binoculars, and they don't see nothing. Then he said, well, the next day, we'll wait, when it lightens up, we'll wait to see if we can see a trail or whatever the section was. We'll check it out. He said, no trails, no nothing. But the reason why I say that, and I know how to spit that part out, was a lady. Now, mind you, these are two different scenarios, two different people, two different genres of the world. Like I said, he's more of a camper. And then this lady, she just someone that works, and then she just reports on what she sees, or she just, you know, she reports on, you know, what's going on as far as the dark side. And what she was saying is, she mentioned Celestia. I don't know if that was someone's name, or if maybe that's what it could be. But then also she said that people were reporting what they were seeing in the woods. They said they're seeing a lot of strange activities in the woods. So I don't know if these are spliced humans, to where it's like part animal, part bird. Now I can say, before even all of this, before I even got into LA, and before I even gotten into like to where I'm just like really trying to get to the bottom of who is that and what the hell's really going on, I heard someone was telling me about that. It was a gentleman in Illinois. He was saying, oh, it's like so loud over here. It is so strange. Okay, one second. Get that sound effect. Get them in there. Well, I guess this should be up there. But so he was pretty much saying, so him and another man was driving on the highway, and I don't know if they were like on the back road highway, but pretty much like a highway where it wasn't busy. So it's pretty much just them in a dark road on the highway. And they said they were, as they're driving down the highway, you know, and the lights are on, and, you know, so they're driving down, and as they're driving, there's something in the middle. He's like, what the heck, dude? That's something in the road. And you think like, what the hell is that? You know, because it was something. So they stopped to see, like, okay, am I seeing something? So I want to say about 10 feet in front of them. So they did stop, because there is something literally crouched over on the road. And they say okay, I'm gonna walk away again. Not only is it getting busy, it's getting loud too. And then crazy. That's what I'm saying. Today has been weird too. I don't know if they mentioned it on the preview, but it's a lot more everything. I don't know if this is the right time for it. Maybe I don't come out at a certain time, but I just feel like there's more people, it's just like, goodness. They're coming right for me. Let's try this corner. I think it's still going to be loud, but I just don't want to see it. Traffic coming right for me. But so something is crouched in the highway. So they stopped maybe 10 feet, 10 feet before. Okay, you have to process. Okay, you have to say that's because there's something is crouched over on the highway. So they stopped, like say 10 feet. Okay, let's stop. What the heck is that in the highway? So as they're stopping, the light is on. So I don't know if they already had their beams on. So maybe we'll just say they turned on their brights. So they turned the brights on, or turned the brights off. And they said whatever it was crouched up to about 7 feet. It had wings, like it was something where it's like a human wing, a human bird, I guess, if you will. So, and it stood up, and you could see them like, oh, and I don't know if the thing said the thing flew or ran off to the woods, whatever it was. It got up and got out. I don't know if it was sleeping or if it was just waiting to see where it was at. But they said that was a huge deal. Like, whoa, they're like, am I tripping? So yeah. So that's another thing too. When you see these strange events, you'll be thinking, am I tripping or am I crazy? And you'll think like, that's another thing too. And they'll make it play in your head. Oh, well, you're on drugs. So haven't you noticed the people who just say that you say the craziest things, or if you see the craziest things, now you are officially crazy. And I'm thinking like, so just because you never seen it before, we haven't seen all the luxury vehicles. Did that make me crazy? Because I haven't seen, the latest Maserati. So it's like, it's just some of that stuff. It depends on what the hell you're saying. And I want to say, if you're right, then you're deemed crazy. Because me, I am deemed crazy, and Lord knows I am not wrong. I've got a lot of learning to do, but when I say something, if I know what I heard or seen something, even if, you're just seeing things. Okay, even if I'm delusional, I'm still seeing something, even if it's just in my head, whatever, it is real to me, damn it. Because they say schizophrenia isn't really schizophrenia. Or, they say that's actually a superpower, but you notice how if you, if you're different, or if you actually hold the key, or if you see things differently, like I say, what they deem as crazy that's probably makes sense, because the people on the side of the road talking to themselves, they're probably making a lot of sense. But again, they're deemed crazy, so you don't listen to them. But, yeah, with that, they say people are seeing strange. The lady, like I say, she was talking about something totally different. She wasn't speaking about anything. She was just saying that they have she was speaking more of like strange experiments. She said that, well, perhaps whatever the strange thing that they were reporting as far as what they seen in the woods, maybe that was something that was, spliced in the lab and then used. What they were doing is they was using prisoners as test dummies. Like, okay, well, let's test the beast out on this. So whatever they create in the lab, like whatever this splice is, either human beast or human animal or dog animal, whatever it is, whatever lab made or whatever they're going to use to create these beasts that enjoyed to be released in the woods, or I don't know if they live in the woods or that's where they was released, but whatever's going on there, to where people are reporting the strange activities in the woods. Yeah, so it said that that's something from a lab. And what this lady, she said that the reason why she mentioned the whole what's that beast in the woods, is someone was telling the story. So there were three correctional officers, two correctional officers that were familiar with the beast and familiar with these prison experiments. And the third guy must have been the new guy. So this must have been his first assignment or his first strange trip. So he takes a trip out to the woods about an hour out from the prison. And they have 3 inmates with them, more than likely Negro inmates. So these 3 inmates are with them. And so they take a trip to the woods, this particular part of the woods, about an hour from the prison, and they get out of the van. They got out of the van and take their 3 inmates with them. They leave the 3 inmates in the woods. So they're looking like, everybody's looking like, where are we going? You know, like, where are we going? Especially at night, because we don't normally do transports at night. But when you're into strange activity, you do. That was another thing. So we're leaving in the middle of the night. So of course, where are we going? Where are we going? So 3, load up. We're going to, we're taking a ride. Again, the 3 inmates load up with the 3 correctional officers. And mind you, 2 of these correctional officers are familiar with this routine or this practice. The third guy is the new guy. So basically what they did was they dropped the 3 inmates off in the woods. They're still there. Maybe they went back to the van, or maybe they stood back a little bit. But whatever it was, they unleashed that beast, or whatever they had that was chilling in the woods or locked up in the woods. They unleashed it on them, and they said he tore through all 3 of them, like back to back. Tear your head off, tear your head off, tear his head off, to the where like, oh wow. To them it was entertainment, like, oh, check this out. So that guy, he was so mind blown that he said something about it. So I don't know if he's saying it under an alias. I don't think she had names and numbers on this guy, but yeah, he was pretty much saying like, that's what he said, what? I don't know what the hell that was in the woods. And that's what everybody's thinking. Whatever you're hearing and seeing, you just look around like, hello? And you don't know what the hell that is in the woods. You're just hearing it. You can hear it, perhaps you can smell it, but you won't know until it bites your head off. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm like, okay. So yeah, there's definitely strange activity. If I go to the police, there's a strange wild wolf. What is it? I don't know. And then, of course, if the second you say you don't know, now you're crazy. So, yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. Especially, like I said, we're not used to seeing anything. Only thing we're used to seeing is bills and foolishness on social media. You see what I'm saying? So we see something strange. Oh, my God. You're going to be crazy. You ain't going to know what to do with that information. Even when it comes to what's on the inside of your body. When people were saying, like, when they had, and this was another thing, too. The second time that I heard of whenever you do that whole purge ritual where you're literally purging a demon, there is literally, like, some strange creature that comes out of your body. You either throw it up, you crap it out, whatever it is, it's coming out. I don't know if it got to come out your eyes, whatever it is, it's going to come out of you. And it's literally going to be a creature. It is a crawling, creeping creature. More than likely big if you got to throw it up. And twice have they said this happened. One guy said he seen it in person. Oh my gosh, she said yeah. So whatever came out, this lady threw up a huge creature, looked like a big maggot, and it's creeping and crawling around. So they had to pick it up, flush it down the toilet. And then with the second one, where Dr. Umar was pretty much saying like, oh, there was a the Queen Mother that she said she could release those demons out of you, and you'll see stuff exit your body that you've never seen before. Now I can believe that too, because like you don't know what the hell's going on. Once you get those, like I said, I'm telling you. We only know so much. We don't know what's really going on, especially if we're just limited. If we're in a bubble, just limited to working and paying bills. So there's much more going on. We are the only creatures on Earth being manipulated. The other creatures are able to. Notice how the birds. I don't think I've even seen any birds lately. All the other creatures and everything else, and everybody else is getting out the way, and we're the only ones still wondering, oh, what time is the game? So yeah. So I would say. The strange activity. I would say, this would be the time to come out now, as far as with the strange activity, like the Men in Black activity. Oh my God, it was a dog walking a man, or, like really some mind-blowing stuff. Like, what the hell is that? Or like eyes never seen. Even the reports on the news, it's so over the top. It's like, I've never gotten this many crazy news or so many back-to-back something. And is that because the information was suppressed? Or is that the truth? There is a lot. This is the craziness of what's going on, and it's gotten a lot more for that come from. Yeah, so just to get to my sinuses. But I want to see. I think I spit most of that out. But yeah, I just pretty much wanted to explain like the strange activity. And I'm thinking like whenever I notice stuff, it's like other people are noticing it too. Because I'm not crazy. Because sometimes I'm thinking like whatever, I'm just crazy. Whatever. Let me just get my crazy sign. But I'm thinking like, yeah, no, it may sound crazy because of stuff. It can be mind blowing. It really is. Because literally learning, that's probably what people would prefer to be lied to. If learning what's really going on, you'll be like, oh, come on, I didn't want to hear this shit. Or I don't want to see that. It is depressing. Okay, these sound effects are killing me. Yeah, so I will return. We will be safe.